Hello everyone! Welcome to Lingango. This is episode 46 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And thank you all for coming along today. So in this episode, we're going to be upgrading our armor again. We're going to be doing Adam's Rs Plus. So in the last episode, we made this amazing fine armor called Awakened Heroes. And in this episode, we're going to be upgrading it to Void. So, let's see what we need. So we're going to need some Yana diamonds. Good thing I made some more up. And we're going to need Void souls per piece. So, let's see here. Oh, you know what? I already got some out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So this is it for the first upgrade of our armor. So. Oh, right. I need to take these out. I forgot. Because I made up a bunch more of those element thingies. Because I didn't know if we were going to need them or not. So, I made some. Oz made some. Alright. Oh, give me that. That. And, no. And that. And that. And that. Cool. And here I thought I was all ready to record. Sorry. Alright, so. This one. This one. This one. I have been getting everything ready for our what we're going to be doing when we're done with this. So it's a surprise. Now there's no documentation for the mod that we're going to be doing next, so but there are quite a few videos, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, one thing at a time. Let's work on this first. So the first thing is going to be just regular void armor, and then we have to turn it into awakened void armor. So this is the void armor. As you can see, it's actually pretty nice. And our boots. So now we're going to want to make it awakened, right? So to make it awakened, we're going to need 16 netherite ingots and 16 void souls. So we're going to go get that done real quick. So let's go get the netherite. Gonna have to make up another batch of netherite, it looks like. Let's go ahead and do that right now. That way I don't forget. Do. There we go. Very nice. Oh. Well, that's okay. It added that stuff in there, but it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I don't need that. Okay, so let's hop on down to the R's room. And we've got our netherite, so separate those out. And we're going to need more of these. All right. So I've gotten the Drignees to stop producing these because we're not going to need them for anything else. But what if your armor gets destroyed, E? Oh, that's the thing. Our armor's going to get destroyed because we're going to do something about that. That's what we're going to be doing next after all of this. We're going to be ensuring that our armor doesn't get destroyed. So, all right. So, helmet. Awakened. So that's the Awakened Void Archmage helmet. And that is a huge mouthful. Pretty nice. You can see our spell power? That's awesome. Alright. And last but not least, the boots. Alright, now that we have the best armor that Atoms can provide, we have 3 empty 3 slots that we can stick stuff in. But let's go see what we can stick in it. Oh, let's see. So we got some really spiffy threads up here. Inflicts a draconic curse upon spell targets when using damaging spell. Grants the user a set of regenerated absorption hearts that draws from your mana. I don't know if I want that. Grants the user additional armor. Now that could be really nice. Grants the user 6 eyes, granting superior vision and legendary mana efficiency. Grants boost of a mana regeneration after taking damage. Grants the user flight. Ooh. I like the idea of flight, because we can't use our other set yet, right? So, that's pretty cool. What do we need for that? Okay, so we already have an elytra. I found 2 of them, actually, off camera, just ramming around the end. So, actually, no, I found 3 of them. I used one of them, though, to research a glyph. But we have 2 left. So it's going to take... We got to get some blank threads, of course. We're going to do 2 lightning souls, elytra, and some air essence. So 3 air essence. Two lightning souls. A blank. And we're going to have to go get our elytra. I found 3 of them. 2 of them were unenchanted. 1 of them is enchanted. I don't want to use one that's enchanted. So we'll just use this one. Yup. Oh, also, our research is practically done. I don't know where that comes from. And this is Ars Elemental, which I don't know how to get the things for, so that's another day. But I got most of the stuff researched. Alright, so I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then this, and then that. And then the elytra. And there. So this is going to give us flight. So that's really nice. And I don't suppose it really matters where we put it, honestly. Let's put it on our boots. Level 5 or higher slot. Okay. Well, what's on our boots? Okay, well, I don't need... Oh, actually. We don't have a level 5. Oh, that's 5. That's 5 and that's 5. Oh. I don't know. Do we want that? I mean, we would have to take less. Okay. Let us ponder this. So if I have it, if I have warding, so if I put flight on my, I don't know, hold up. Tunic is spell power. So if we put it on this, and then we put the threads of chilling. Yeah, it lets you creatively fly. Look at that. Okay. I mean, it is a sacrifice, though. You're having to sacrifice. So I do want the warding. Shoot. Let's take off. No. Let's take kindling off. Give me that. And give me that. I want warning on there. And then that. And then amethyst golem. There. So warding 4 instead of warding 6. I mean, that's not too bad, right? So we have 3 3s. Now, it doesn't tell you that it has to go into a 5er. But I'm thinking all of these have to do that. Like, maybe. So this one takes 2 earth souls, 3 ancient scrap, and an anvil. Oh, and we need a thread. Okay. This, and that, and these, and that. Okay, armor is good, right? So we're going to put it on one of these 3s. We have one open in our pants. I am going to be taking the repairing off, but not quite yet. Alright, so let's put this on here and then stick this on there. 4 or higher. Okay. 4 or higher. Ugh, killing me here, dude. So we can't actually upgrade this anymore, can we? Magic upgrade. Oh, hello. What's this do? Okay. Rendering error on that. Yeah, some of this is a little confusing. I don't know what it's doing here. It keeps giving me a rendering error. I don't know if this is the highest it goes. I think it is, honestly. So it has to go in a 4. Yeah, I really don't want to lose any more than what we've got, so I'm just gonna tuck it away. Tuck it away. So that has to go in a 4. Does it actually tell you in the book so I don't have to waste resources? It does not say what level it has to go into. So, yeah, that's not ideal. That's okay. We'll come back to it later. For right now, I mean, because we're not going to be wearing this armor forever. But for right now, it's what we've got, and it needs to stand up against in the boss battles. So, let us re-enable our helmet so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, it clips with our hair. That's okay. It's a shame. But, that's what it looks like. Ah, cool. We look like a ninja. It's pretty neat. Alright. So, we spent all this time making this armor, right? And it does have quite a lot of durability, but that doesn't mean it's indestructible. So, we are going to be doing Forbidden and Arcanus. Because I want to make it indestructible. So Forbidden and Arcanus is another magic mod that does interesting things. But the only thing we're really interested in this is the fact that we can make things indestructible. Okay? So we're going to have a few steps to do. Alright? The first thing is, you remember that forest we found that had all the weird trees? Yeah, you need to go get a whole bunch of them. So we got a bunch of them. If you can't find them, then you know those little blue ghosts that pop out of the monsters every now and then? You smack those and you'll get a corrupted soul. And then you take the corrupted soul and you click it onto a oak sapling and it turns it into a tree. A corrupted tree. And then it grows into one of those weird things and then you chop it down and you can do it that way. But they were already grown, so we just went and chopped them down. Why work if you don't have to? Alright, so as you can see, there's no book. No book. So I do have a YouTube open right now that somebody was following, I guess, a quest line or something, so that they knew what they were doing. So we're going to be kind of somewhat following along with that. So the first thing you need to do is go get those trees, okay? And then we need to make a soul blaster. So it's called a soul extractor, right? So we need this. So that's made with a block of quartz, 2 netherite bricks, netherite quartz, and an ethereum jar. So the ethereum jar is the important part, right? So that is colorless glass and an edelwood, which is why I told you to go get the wood, okay? So this is just glass cut on the thingy. So we just need one of these. So let me bounce up here and get some wood or glass, and we're gonna put it in here. And I don't see the edelwood glass stuff. Where is it? Colorless glass. How do I make colorless glass? Oh, I guess it's just any glass then, I guess. So, you put this right here and then it goes around like this. Yeah, you could just do any glass. Okay, so we need the jar, right? We'll just take the glass with us downstairs and I'll set some more to smelt. I'll set some more to smelt. Alright. Oh, right. We also need the other bits and bobs, don't we? Okay, so we needed some of the bricks. How many did we need? 2? So 2 bricks. One of those, one of these. Okay. And there's our soul extractor. So now you're like, why would you need a soul extractor? Well, I will show you. I wish I could say, yes, you can automate this, but I don't think you can, so. It is what it is. You're going to have to get profuse amounts of this stuff, so. So I suggest going and getting a bunch of soul sand, which is not hard to get because we have access to the nether, and at this point have been all over the place in the nether. So, alright. So you take your little blaster thingy and you do this. And as you can see, it does have durability. I don't know if it could be enchanted. We'll go look. Could probably do some enchantments on it. Anyway, it makes this soulless sand, right? Which I'm not actually sure what the soulless sand can be used for. You can combine it with conjuration essence to make more soul sand. So, yeah, that's actually really good. So, you could do this. I don't know if you can vein mine it, though. Nah. So you do have to actually painstakingly do this. Sorry, I wish there was an easier way, but there isn't. We're not even, you know, like halfway done with what we got to do, okay? What we're going to do is going to involve mechanism because we've got to get some stellarite. So I painstakingly went down to the mine, and also that's why I have so many resources, is because I was like, well, I'm in here anyway, so I did not. I only found one piece of stellarite, so it's like super rare. Okay. So, yeah, my suggestion on that is to get the mechanism thing going. So basically why we're doing all of this is because we're going to be making these Eternal Stella. The Eternal Stella make your items indestructible, basically. Okay? It has 3 uses, so we don't have to make like a whole bunch, right? But it does require a level 3 forge. So, but we're going to put that on our amazing armor because we don't want it to go poof it on us, right? So this is obviously kind of grindy, you know. If you know all about Forbidden Arcanus, which obviously I don't know very much about it at all. This is the first time I've worked with it. Please let all the users know in the comments if there's an easier way to get the souls, because I don't know of one. And by my understanding is you need a lot of souls. Like a whole bunch. So. Okay. So keep your soulless sand because you can re-soul it with ours. So that's awesome. So we got 42 souls. That's not too bad. Let's go see if this is enchantable, because I don't know if it is. And it's important to know these things, right? It's important to know. So apparently it is enchantable. So we can come down here and we could say, well, having reforming on it is probably really good. And, enhanced unbreaking and break protection and praise the sun. I didn't see reforming. Oh, there's reforming. Yeah, we put reforming on it. Okay, so mending isn't compatible with reforming. But that's okay. That means that as long as it's in your inventory, it'll regain hit points, I think. So I don't think it has to be on your bar. I think it's just in your inventory. Okay, so anyway, the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a forge I'm not sure how important the forge is, but yep. So I'm looking for the bits. So we basically, you use this, right? There it is. So we got to surround it with dark stone. So that would be 8 dark stone. And we take this. So we stick it in the center and they go whoosh. Okay. So that's our Klebano core. And I'm not actually sure about the kind of dark stone you gotta use. It might just be the polished. The polished dark stone. I'm not sure. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so you're gonna want the bricks, right? So this is polished dark stone, and you can make that. Well, you can use the cutter, of course, but you can also just do it in your inventory. So this makes the polished dark stone. See that? And then you do this, and it makes the bricks. All right. So what we're gonna do. This is just like the Thaumcraft. Or any of the other square things like immersive engineering and stuff. So that's the first layer, right? So you got your polished dark stone and then your polished bricks in a plus-like pattern like that, right? And then you can put your Klebano right here, like that. So on the next layer, you're going to put all bricks like this. Make the very center hollow though, okay? And then on the top, you're going to do exactly as the bottom, like this, see? And then this is bricks in a plus-like pattern, like that. Okay, so once you have it like this, then you have to activate it. So in Thaumcraft, you had to use the wand, and immersive engineering, you have to use a hammer. Well, in this, you use one of these Mundabiter dust. And it's really easy to make, okay? Just phantom membranes. Remember, I told you guys to go out and capture phantoms. So if you didn't do it, you're going to be sorry. So you got the phantom membrane, you got some bone meal, gunpowder, blaze powder. It's pretty simplistic. And it makes 4 of them. So you just click this onto it and it forms it. And this is what it looks like. Okay. So this is where your souls go. See that? And then this is what your fuel goes into. So I'll take this out and add it to our piles. Alright, so you put your fuel in there, and this can smelt all kinds of stuff, right? Not sure what goes in that. But anyway, so this is the forge. So the next thing we're going to make is this diorum. We need the diorum, okay? So it's this arcane dust. The arcane dust is just these crystals smelted, okay? I've already done a whole bunch of it. So you need this, and you need charcoal, and you need mendbitter, and you need gold. Now don't go crazy with this. You don't need like a whole bunch of it, alright? There's no reason to go nuts with it. So we're just gonna make some up real quick. Actually, let's make their 32. That should be good. Alright, so we got 32 done. And that should be sufficient for this very second. Okay, so the reason why you need this is because it's used for a lot of other different things, like golden orchid seeds, golden feathers, and for golden dragon scale, which is just the end dragon scale surrounded by a diorum. Mystical dagger. But the most important thing that we need it for is these arcane chiseled darkstone and for the arcane polished darkstone. Okay? So this is just darkstone, and then this is polished darkstone. So get some darkstone. We've already got polished darkstone. Get your diorum. So you do this, and that gives you your arcane chiseled darkstone, and then you use the polished darkstone to make the arcane polished darkstone. Okay? Okie dokies. Alright, so we're going to have to make some pedestals, and we're going to have to do some layout on this. So this is what you're going to want to make, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of do this, and I'm going to sit here for like, a little bit of time. That way you guys can copy it, alright? So you can just pause the video or whatever, because this is the layout that you're going to want to make. All right. Okay, and that's all polished darkstone, all of it. Okay. All right. So you're going to want to put this here, this here, this here, and this here. Okay, I got this wrong. So basically, this right here is a different arcane stone. So just a second. Let me fix this real quick. Alright. They all look the same, so I'm so sorry. Alright, so put this up. We don't need this right now. So make another set of these polished darkstones. So you just put the diorum in the center and then the polished darkstone around it. Okay. So we got to run upstairs real quick, like put here, and we're gonna put half of these. How do I make the slabs? Oh, okay. Like that. Like that. I'm gonna have to make some more. Like that. Okay. So once you have these, then if you put them on top of each other like this, it makes what we need. See, they look pretty similar. See that? They look pretty similar, but oopsie doodles. It's alright. It's fine. Okay. So these chiseled arcane polished darkstones are what go here. Alright? Like that. And then this area, these little holes, we're going to put the arcane polished darkstone. See that? Just like that. Okay. Okay, so for the final thing, this center thing, you're going to want to get a chiseled darkstone, okay? So, to make a chiseled darkstone, you make these slabs and then put them on top of each other, okay? Just like that. And then you put a nugget, and you have arcane chiseled polished darkstone. And that goes to the very center. Okay, so these need to be the arcane chiseled polished darkstone also. So, sorry, there's two different guides and they're doing it differently. So let's just pray that this actually works, because I don't know if it will. I don't know. We'll give it a shot, though. All right. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and put these down. There. Okay, so once you have that, then you're going to want to come over here and get your smithing table and put it in the center, right there. And you're going to want to get, yeah, that's right, the little red powder stuff, and click it. And there's our forge. Okay, so it's only a level 1 forge, so you have all kinds of stuff in here, right? So these are different tiers. We have to get to tier 3. So this is souls, this is Ariel, this is experience, and this is monster blood. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, so let's put the Diorum back. That was quite a fiasco, wasn't it? Alright. And put our glass in here. Okay, so the forge, I'm going to steal the souls from it. Sorry, forge. And you're going to put the souls in here, and it's going to fill this up. You see that? Now, we found tons of this stuff in the loot on those pirate boats. So you should have gazillions of this, alright? This is the Oriole that you need. You put it in here, and it fills this up. See? So, now we need blood, and we need experience. Okay. So, I'm not sure all the things you can use for experience. I'm not sure. I have experience bottles, but I don't have a whole lot of them. So, let me go look. See how many I've got. I don't think we have very many of them. Yeah, we only have 59. So the best option you have for the experience is to use these X-petrified orbs, right? So you just stick them in there and it fills this up. So now we need blood. So the question is, well, how do you get blood? Well, how do you think we get blood? You gotta go smack stuff. So we're going to make a vial. So it's a test tube. See that? So it's a glass bottle with a rune. So we're going to make a few of these up. So let's get, and we're going to go smack monsters until they're full. It shouldn't take that long, honestly. So up to the alchemy room we go. All right, so you just combine these together, okay, with that, and then you got your test tubes. So that's nice, they stack. So you have to hold them, right? We should probably make a whole bunch. And we'll just go smack stuff until they're all full, right? So I want to show you what the ores look like, so that you know what to look for. So this is what the runic stuff looks like. It's like a pink thing. And then this is what the arcane crystals look like. And they do give you more for fortune. So this is what the X-petrified ore looks like. It's very prevalent. That's the only one I've found. And I silk touched it. So apparently when you mine it, it explodes. So just be aware of that. Probably mine it from a distance using ours. That's what I would do. But anyway, we're going to use a digital miner to find this stuff. So, all right. So grab that, and we're going to get a few of these, and we're going to make some up. I mean, maybe not all of them, because we're going to need the runes for other things too, right? So, but we'll do this and stick this in here, and add this to our, and then we're going to go smack stuff. What if, I mean, because it says that you can, if you smack stuff on the altar. I don't know why the test tube isn't working. It doesn't say. Maybe you have to use that dagger that I saw on it. Mystical dagger. Okay, I'm not sure what that was all about, but alright. So maybe it has to do with that dagger. So the dagger... Mystical dagger? Dark matter. Gotta smelt an eagle wood log. So give me some of this. Okay, that's not working. Oh, that's a carved log. That's different. We want an eagle wood log. Okay. Okay, we got one dark matter. So, one dark matter, one stick, 2 diorum, and a dark rune. Dark rune is corrupty dust. Obsidian. Okay, hold up. I need these. Put that in there. I need this. And I need iron. Go get some iron. You know, I think it has to be unsmelted iron. I don't think I have any unsmelted iron. I'll have to go grab some real quick. That's annoying. Shouldn't take but a second. There we go. All right. Okay, so you insert this. Insert this first, and then that. Oh, you know what? Wait. We have to have this. We have to have one of these. Why can't we put it in there? Okay, well maybe it'll work. Just put it... Nope. Why are you not working? Obsidian with iron. So it's different. Okay, 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 okay. Give me this. Give me that. So none of these guides are actually worth anything because none of them are right because they're all based off of mod packs. Like, all the mods. I'm slightly annoyed. Maybe say your thing is for all the mods, you know? Okay. So, get this, do that. There. Got 64. 64. Alright, go smelt it. Okay, so we only needed 2, right? For this dagger. Mystical dagger. Gonna need some nether wart. Gonna have to grab this up real quick. That way I have it downstairs. And let's see what else. So we need these. So we need this. We don't. Do I have ender? I think I have those downstairs. Should be fine. So this. These. This. Okay. There's our corrupty dust. So we need 2 of these. Alright. So we just need 1. Put this stuff back. We got our obsidian. Two diorama stick. Okay, so we have a mystical dagger now. Maybe the mystical dagger is required. That back in there. All right. So put one of these in our hand and let's go see if it works. We're just testing. I don't know if it will. Okay. Apparently there's a fire here. Oh, this is like a wandering trader outpost. Okay. Maybe not go into the Trinity Tower. Let's aim for something that would have blood, right? A boat. We got blood! Alright, so you have to use the dagger. Ah, nice. Alright. So we'll just farm these for a bit. Gotta use the dagger. I'm still in the market for one of those leather belts, so. Whoa. Why is it sticking them all over the ground? Oh. Not really sure how many we need, so just get a bit because we have to upgrade it 3 times. We have to upgrade the altar 3 times to be able to make what we're wanting to make. And then we've got to build the mechanism miner, the digital miner, so that we can find the thingies. Why are these guys dropping things that have names on them? It's weird. Somebody said in the comments that I should be keeping them allays for something. Gosh, we go so fast in the water. So it looks like the mystical dagger is definitely the way to go. Almost done. And that should be it. All right, super. That's a nice little dagger. I think we're gonna go put a couple of enchantments on it. Unbreaking for one, and mending. So let's see here. Mending. Unbreaking. Soul Eater. Slayer. It's good for now. That's a nice, it's a nice little dagger. Jeez, you see the DPS? Right. Okay, so back down. Get the dagger up. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of blood now. So we can stick it in here. See that? Don't get a whole lot from it. Pillagers are definitely the way to go for that. Okay. So the rest of these we can just stick in the chest, I suppose. I wonder where we're at on the video. Should probably go check. All right. So now that we have that all done up, I think I should probably go see where we are for time, because I kind of feel like we might be over time. So I'll be back. Yeah, we're way over time, guys. It's 1 hour 26 minutes. I'm gonna have to go ahead and wrap up the video. So the next thing that you have to do with the forge is you have to put the pedestals on. So the pedestals go on these little square spots. Okay. So the pedestals, Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it uses these to make the pedestals. So here it is. Dark stone pedestal. So that's, you have to make 8 of those. Okay. So it takes those slabs and then the pillar and then polished dark stone. But we have to make 8 of these. So in the next episode, we're going to be upgrading the forge or the altar area, and we're going to be putting together mechanisms, digital miner, so we can go find this. We need copious amounts of this and copious amounts of this. So the digital miner will get that for us. Okay, guys, that's going to be just about it for this episode. I really appreciate you all coming along today. I had a lot of fun, and it was nice having you. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Make sure you tune in, because we're going to do all kinds of cool stuff, and I'm going to show you how to make your items indestructible. Alright, I'll catch you later. Toodles!